Hi Virgo, it's Samantha with Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your love reading for the last bit of May, but also for all of June, okay? It's a couples reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. I added in Venus and Mars because those are the planets of love. Venus being for women, and Mars being for men. Okay. Let's see here. So couples is unions. It doesn't have to be just married couples. Just to clarify, this could be anybody who's in a committed relationship, okay? Dating or otherwise. But also, Divine has added in a second grouping of individuals. This would be anybody who's in an energetic union, linked energetically through a soul tie or a soul contract, covenant to a kingdom spouse, in separation or working to come together, and then you're aware of this, okay? Or even if you're not aware if you're coming together, you might find messages here, okay? And that's because your souls are in union. Your souls are tied. So you might find messages here for you, okay? Other than that, this is a general reading, okay, Virgo? So take from it what you can, leave the rest. Yep, on a personal read, the information's below. The deck has already been cleansed and cleared, meditated on. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? And you get there. Hi, Divine. Do I keep it? Yes. Okay. Are we sure? Boundaries. But it came up at 234, which is progress moving forward through the boundaries. Okay. Through the games. You see the tennis ball? Through the boundaries, people were planting, but the games people were playing. So there were games being played, so boundaries needed to be set. At 311. You could be seeing numbers like 234 and 311. They could be prevalent. And that's within this union. These are energetic unions I'm speaking to, okay? That's what this message truly feels for. But also for my 3D. So the 3D groups. Boundaries also. I do feel like some people could be crossing boundaries with you. You could be trying to work through boundaries within your union. Yeah, because you, on the other side of the boundaries is a dream come true. And your dream person. But I feel like for some of you, you need more clarity on this matter. I really feel like you're not fully in recognition of this, especially in the 3D group. Or, no, energetic, excuse me, sorry for that. In the energetic group, okay? I think that will be afforded to you here soon enough. I think universe is working with you. Light bulb moments are coming in. If they haven't already, I was just told. This is a love of a lifetime, I just heard, at 500. It's going to change your life at 500, 505. Yeah, it's a bond that's going to keep giving. This bond not only is going to change your life, but you guys could be different, and that could be part of the problem. For some of you Virgos, the boundaries is, I'm not sure, and take only what resonates, please do, but I feel like because we've got two different ethnicities here in this picture, two different people, two different skin tones, and that's just indicating different people born at different places on Earth, different melatonin types, really. And when you're born at different melatonin types, that just means you're born in a different latitude and longitude, and you were probably born in a different culture, and so you're socialized a bit different, and you're still human. At the end of the day, you have blood in your veins, and you have a heart, and two legs, and two arms, and you probably both say hello and goodbye, and the words I love you mean something, and you share mothers and fathers and siblings. So the humanness journey is something that you guys could share, and probably do. We make a lot out of being different, but at the end of the day, we are much more similar than we ever focus on, truly. At 7:04, I said that, which was 11, which is a confirmation from Divine. I feel, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but lines in the sand could have been drawn due to family, because I get like birds of a feather flock together off of this card, and I feel like 3D or energetic, I think one of the issues is like family or community, or there's some resistance to a love bond, or take the timing with a grain of salt. This could have happened, this has happened, or is happening, or will be. Everybody's on a different timeline. Some are speeding along, and others are moseying along, okay? It just is determined by our energetic quality and how quickly our souls are growing, but I feel like there's an entanglement with multiple people within the paradigm of a two-person unit. A two-person unit should have two people in it, not a multitude. And maybe that is a cultural difference that they're going to have to rectify together. But even in the Bible, Adam and Eve only had divine. They didn't invite all these other people in. Just thoughts from a counselor. I think when it comes to unions, more is actually, it complicates matter. Okay, I really feel like when it comes to unions, the issues of a union should remain between the two main people and maybe the third party of divine. And I wouldn't say even maybe. For me, that's a definite. But for everybody else, that's up to you. But here, for some reason. We've got tons of, I feel like an overcrowding of individuals. I'm like seeing all these talking, and people just, and when you got all this, and they say they're doing it out of love, but really, they're self-serving. And that comes from divine. Again, yeah. At 10:28, so that's another 11. So this is a divinely guided union. Wow. It's a soul union. I was guided to say that it was a divinely guided union. It's a soul union that's extremely intense. Okay? But it's being... It's needing to be recalibrated. I keep using that word today. Because how it's being formulated right now, it's not working out. So God, or divine, or creator, whatever you call your higher power, is in the mix of working with both of the people involved to bring you to a place of recalibration through soul growth and personal lessons. I can talk. I know I can, Virgo. Which I know you're both receptive to. And I'm talking to both groups because I really feel like even in the 3D group, there are Virgos out there dealing with people getting involved in their relationships. And I'm hearing that it's getting rather annoying. So these are love relationships or marriages. We're talking commitments where you're dating or engaged, or maybe it's just common law marriage, but energetically you could be trying to rekindle after no contact or separation. You're working towards that. So these are highly spiritual in nature, these energetic unions, I'm being told. But divine's bringing in clarity, and I think some of you have already gotten a dose of clarity. But the obstacles to the commitment are being brought to the forefront so you can work through it and learn. Some of the healing work will have to do with letting go and guilt, as well as like divorce. Some of you are going to be divorcing and remarrying, or leaving, separating completely, for new connections, I'm being told. This is something you're being enlightened to now. So you're having to deal with these emotions that I spoke of earlier, of guilt. Others of you were talking about the earlier of familial or friendship interference, over interference within a personal and private relationship. Okay. And this creates a temptation for these people, because they're now given power over the relationship to create delays and confusion within it. Deep, which are deeply felt spiritually. Some of you are going through this now and feeling a deep, resounding amount of guilt over that. Both are feeling it because you share a telepathic bond if this is you in an energetic union. Or tie, excuse me. No, union works actually because your souls are united. Okay. I'm being asked to reshuffle. So, these are some of the current issues at 1551. I saw at the bottom of the deck a coffee date for somebody, or talking over coffee, or having a moment of needing a moment to talk with somebody, a conversation for clarity, and that other person being open and receptive is going to embrace that union. Okay, we'll embrace the union so you guys can work this out. Okay, so if you're having any doubts about that, let me confirm that will be your other person should be, if they're aware of this connection, they should be open to it. Please, if this is resonating with you, take it back to Divine and make sure these messages are meant for you, though. Okay? I don't want you to drop me a comment. I did what you said, and my person did not. Please. I need you to understand these are general messages, okay? And I'm definitely standing on that, as well as you needing to be very discernful with these messages. Please take them to Divine, especially if you think they're for you. Trust. Okay. Obstacles. And then guilt. So somebody's having problems trusting the union. They're having obstacles. Okay. So there's that. There's problems with trust in the union because there's a lot of tests happening right now in a twin flame union. Okay. Which is making them feel awfully guilty. But a surprise is coming. Marriage. I don't know who that's for, but so, Divine, a package, a gift. So the surprise is the package and the gift, and this could be anything from a real package gift, or this could be something more like them showing up at your door, or a phone call, or a letter, or some sort of monetary gift even, I just heard. So that surprise is definitely, it's not the marriage, but the marriage is to follow. Now, when I say marriage, some of you might absolutely be getting married, but I mean union or reunion. So even though all of this stuff has happened, the trust and the obstacles, the guilt and all of that, remember the timing. This could have already happened. I do feel like some of you, the obstacles with the trust and the testing and the guilt, I've just heard legal situations and third parties even. This could have involved one of you being married already, from what I'm hearing, and children were involved. So this was deeply a deep situation that had a lot of boundaries that needed to be worked on, worked through. There was a lot of clarity that needed to be brought to a situation around a twin flame. So, but the universe did that. I mean, the universe has always been there and deeply guided and brought in the correct information, led you through a labyrinth of confusion. If you were there, the universe was there to bring you back to this bond. Somebody's coming in. So some of you, the surprise is they're going to show up at your door and they want to talk and share their feelings because they admire you and they love you. Some of them have never, some of them never told you that they love you. We were only friends, I just heard. It's the love that kept you together and pulled you together, Divine said. This is a very strong union that had you on ice. Look at these two on ice. Wow, over lifetimes. Wow, and the attraction, yeah, very strong attraction. Okay, so the surprise is going to bring in a commitment of some sort, enlightenment of maybe the direction of the relationship, as well as some sort of offer. What kind of offer? Universe. Dreams, something that you've dreamed of. So be open to it. It's going to help eliminate your challenges. Something to do with your soul purpose, and it involves your true love, which is this person. Okay, so this is your soul purpose. So this could be a job offer, okay, for some of you, that you'll get when you reunite. Some of you, your soul purpose is directly tied to your twin or your, your twin. I think it's just twin, but it could involve some soulmates, and you'll be rekindling. Some of the 3D groupings, same, you could be working together as well and dealing with some of this stuff that I'm speaking of for the energetic group. Or not. We'll see. That was a no-go. What the heck? Let's see here. My cards didn't shuffle. I'm trying to shuffle these things. What are we going to say for the 3D group? Anything we can share with them? Okay. Yeah, universe is talking about obstacles around feelings. So, out came obstacles and feelings. Universe, bond, and cherish. And recognizing how intense these feelings are. So there could be anger management problems here. I'm hearing anger issues. Issues with anger and needing to release them. So, spiritual came out, and I'm being guided to advise breathing exercises. These are soul deeply felt respect. Okay, yeah, so meditation, grounding, nature, these can all help. But if you feel up to the challenge and it's permissible for you, I'm a counselor. Counseling is never off the table in my book, okay? Ever. Maybe getting that out that way. For me, I meditate. I do. I love meditating. Quiet. That honk was confirmation. So, when there's anger issues within a relationship, it can sabotage your relationship real quickly, and cause some deep detriment to it. So, creating confusion and heartache and pain in both people creates a very toxic atmosphere. Confirmation by that notification. So, in order to learn how to control your emotions, boundaries will need to be learned, how to set them, how to respect them, how to understand yourself, what to do when you feel yourself getting upset. Okay, things like that. So, yeah, when I get angry, stepping away is something that comes to mind. Breathing. It's empirically proven when I'm angry. When you're angry, if you step away and start focusing on your breathing and you're actually doing it, you cannot get angry or stressed or nothing when you're focusing on breathing in and out. You just can't. You cannot do it. You can't. So, Virgo, focus on your breathing and think about maybe getting, if this is you, if it resonates. And remember, take it to divine. Maybe get a little assistance if you think you need it. Because those types of obstacles can really challenge and hurt your union. And if you respect it and want it to grow into something more, you might want to work on that. Not for the union, but for yourself, first and foremost. Right? Let's get some advice for you guys. What can we share with the 3D group about this challenge, divine? Right here? Okay. Yeah, this is a blessing in disguise. And there's nothing to worry about. Okay. Blessing in disguise is there's nothing to worry about. That this is trustworthy guidance, so you can trust the things being said. They're coming from divine. This, see all my love. Do the work. Do the work. The energy work. Put the work into healing your emotions. It's time to let them go. Those emotions, that anger, forget the past and let it go. Let that past go. This is the perfect time to do it. It's blocking you from reaching your highest timeline. So release and surrender it, okay? And open that heart chakra because it's blocked. That anger can block and calcify your heart chakra. It can give you a heart attack. Anger can do a lot of things. It can give you cancer. It can give you a heart attack. This I know. Our negative emotions have really strong energetic qualities to them. So I'm just letting you know. Be assertive in taking proactive steps here for yourself to benefit your family, okay? And your relationships. And love on yourself. Because you deserve it at the end of the day. And once you do this, it'll change everything. You'll change directions. And you'll notice things will start to improve for you. Yeah, things will start to become more abundant and more positive if things have not been feeling so grounded and joyful. Step outside and get some fresh air. Okay? Get grounded. Now is the perfect time, right, to do all this, okay? Yeah. So that's the messages for the 3D for the energetic group. What can we tell them, Divine? Shuffle. Okay. One more. What can we tell our energetic groups? Yes. Okay. And one more. Release and surrender family. Toxic family is getting in the way of a relationship. That's what you need to do right now. They're getting in the way of a relationship that needs to come in. This will change the direction of your life in a positive way. The ocean or water could be significant right now. Proven to be very helpful, the ocean, but in the law of attraction. So these are tools Divine wants you to use to help soothe yourself and heal yourself. If you don't know what the law of attraction is, Google it. These are the spiritual laws of the universe that can help heal your heart chakra. Okay, so the ocean, what can you do at the ocean to heal your heart chakra? Sit on your towel and close your eyes and listen to the waves coming in and out, hearing the seagulls. The other thing you can do is sit with your toes in the water and let the water roll up and around you while your eyes are closed. Probably knock your ass over though. Excuse me. Knock your butt over. But maybe not then. But you can meditate on the beach, okay? At the end of the day, get the sun. The vitamin D would be helpful as well. Hearing the seagulls, I do it at sunrise or sunset confirmation about the vitamin D and the early morning or the evening. Don't want it to be too crowded, but this would be a reward for yourself, okay? The point of going there is to listen, okay? And to close your eyes and envision what you want in your life, daydream, okay? That will close, that will help open your heart chakra. If it's closed, okay? Play a little. And Divine wants you to know and confirm that this is trustworthy guidance, and that if you need any other trustworthy guidance at this time, you can get it. But some of you you're going to be coming into union with a new partner. Obviously, you haven't met your twin. Many of you haven't. If it's a reconciliation where you have, this won't apply. But some of you are. So it will be the first time, and I need to confirm. Yeah? Some of you are afraid they won't accept you. Yes, they will. I heard all rubbish. Yes, they will. This is the perfect time. Perfect time to do it. Give and take is there. There's going to be give and take. You need to be honest with yourself, though, right now. If you're ready. Divine says you're ready, though. So, step forward and be assertive. Joy. Live in joy. Bring the joy. And recognize there's nothing to worry about. Nothing. Yeah. Let your past go. That includes the family that's in your business. Let your past go. And time is now. Divine said confirm this. Okay. So that's a wrap at 34:22. That's a wrap. Virgo, that's your reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and got something from it. Do come back. I have that pick a card reading. I will be getting that up after I'm done with these love messages. And so keep checking back, okay? Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Know that you're safe and loved because you are. till next time, do take care. Bye.